Hello, I'm Sean Murphy from Finance X Magazine. Today I am in Aradia and I'm delighted to be joined by Catalin. Catalin, please introduce yourself and your company.
Hi, really nice meeting you. First, thank you for having me. My name is Catalin Safta. I'm from Matricia Solutions from Bucharest, Romania.
Okay. And can you tell us a bit about what the company does?
Matricia Solutions is a consulting company that helps companies put order in their processes and documents, actually. And of course, lately we are doing also AI because it's inevitable at this point. Yes.
Yeah, I think you're legally required to do
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
now. You
We're
have no
heading
choice.
there.
So, I mean, how is that? I mean, you're CTO, right? So it must have
Yeah.
a massive impact on your job. I mean, what are you seeing as the more interesting deployments of AI or applications at the moment?
Interestingly enough, having AI available hasn't disruptively modify the way we do business, because being a consulting company, we focus on understanding the customer in front of us. We value a lot having face-to-face meetings and meeting actually people in person. And then we go into the deep of the organization and we try to understand what drives the organization forward, what are the stakeholders' personal and company interests, and then we try to, in this melange of information, we try to find the best course that we need to navigate to bring the company, the customer forward in this. And so I think 80-90% of the way we are doing business hasn't changed with that regards. AI for us is basically a tool we do. It's part of the technology we use, and we try to not abuse it. We try to use it only when we deem we seem fit to solve an issue we found in that organization. So we always start from the root cause. Okay, I have this scenario and I have this problem that I need to fix. This is a context in which that problem exists. Okay, what can I do to move things forward? And sometimes the answer is like using one of our core platforms that we do. Perhaps I should have talked about that a bit. We are focusing on face-to-face meetings, as I previously said, and human interaction. For us, technology part is the tool in which we can solve this problem. So this is reflected also in how our company is organized. Our main workforce, let's say the consulting workforce, are technically skilled people, but they are not hyper technical. We don't have programmers in our organization because we focus on this, on the reason I just stated. So we use some platforms that are low code, no code in the category that is generally broadly called ECM, Enterprise Content Management. This involves handling and managing documents, also the processes and the way different various roles in the organization interact with each other. So having these tools in our arsenal, we are solving many of the issues we deal with in our day-to-day activity. And AI has been just a new layer we can access in the automation part of our work, of consulting work. And the most common, we actually believe that AI should be boring at first. We don't like the fact that AI should be shiny and should bring a revolution inside the company overnight. We encourage the company to have a strategic vision for the next 5-10 years, and we try to help them crystallize that vision backed by our expertise and also our technical knowledge. But in the day-to-day activities, what we saw is that the most impactful operations are the most boring ones, as previously said. By boring, I mean, instead of having people fill out forms by hand, have an AI do that. Look at the tens of thousands of documents and extract those information that are stored in them. I mean, the keywords or the metadata, as we refer to them. This is an example of activity that we do with AI, but we don't stop there. We gather all this information, and having a big database, you can look at it as a big database of information that we just unlocked from documents that are unstructured, like contracts. You don't have a table in which defines a contract. You have this AI.
And you're turning into some nice metadata and then, pushing it around.
Excel that contains the relevant information from tens of thousands of documents. You can look at it that way. And having that information, things are beginning to shape up in unexpected ways because we can see patterns there that were previously unseen, that were locked inside those unstructured documents. This is what I mean by going to the boring stuff, the things that is quite considered trivial to the AI capabilities of the latest state-of-the-art models.
Oh, I like that. That actually makes a lot of sense. There's unstructured documents drive me nuts. It's just pulling data out of PDFs and stuff like that.
And actually, if you go to look at how people are working, many hours are lost by doing this kind of activities. Yeah, and not least, we focus on not taking for granted the way things were done until now. We try to understand, okay, you do this because of that. We see patterns there. We see that there are traces of decisions that have been made in past 5 or 10 years ago that are currently not existing anymore. That constraint that influence the business decisions, the business process, are not existing anymore. But people, because there's this organization inertia,
there's
are
always
still
history.
respecting them. It's like
So before you change something, you always have to figure out why it got into that way in the first place, right? I mean, that's always the challenge.
You deconstruct everything. This is the process. You understand, you deconstruct, and then you try to distill that to the simplest way of doing things. And that is also our philosophy regarding the back end, the thing that are not seen to the user, the processes behind the scenes, I say the automations, workflows, and things like that. And more importantly, what these need to be reflected in the front end, the part that the user interacts with and the user understands, and how the actual the user perceives reality of their work through.
Catalin, these are meant to be short interviews. Is there anything else you'd like to share before I let you go back to the hard work of networking?
What I would share, if there's a single way I would tell managers and executives about their company, is at the moment you should think about your company as an evolving organism, and with the latest technology available, please reserve some budget for experimenting with this technology, because at the moment nobody knows how it can be used, and nobody except you can find a way that it can help you actually. So reserve that and keep an open mind regarding the AI and so on, but also keep your foundation strong.
I wasn't expecting to get some good advice, but that's good. That's good. Catalin, thank you so much. And
thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you so much.